Hi guys, just thought I'd do a quick little update here. Did you guys see how the reef was doing? Well, first off, let's start with the kick cake. I was using the kick cake product for probably about, I probably stopped using it about 3 weeks ago. I had recently purchased about 3 new fish and added them to the tank, and they started showing signs of it. One of them was a blue-eyed cold tang, and it was pretty much almost immediately after adding him, um, he was pretty much covered in ick, and that was the first fish. I knew that there had been ick in the system for pretty much since I set it up, but I really hadn't had any problems out of it, so I just didn't too much worry about it, just deal with it. And so it recently started to get pretty bad with adding that fish. That fish seemed to get over it after about a week, and then a few days later, about a week and a half later, there it was covered in ick again. And then my selfing tang, a couple of days after that, was covered in ick. So the fish, after the second time around, the blue-eyed cold tang didn't make it. And the selfing tang seemed to get better, and that was that. So probably about a week or so after that, I added 2 more fish that, well, one of them actually jumped out of the tank. So that was the reason for the screen top. I've lost a few fish that way. So at that point, I just said, the hell with it, and went out and got a screen top for my system. And the other fish seemed to get it and didn't make it. So after the 3 weeks of treating the tank here recently with the kick cake, figure what better way to test out to see if it worked than to go get another fish. So I ended up purchasing a what is it? A nasal tang. I figured a tang would probably be the best way to check that out. And the nasal, if you see him, he's over in the left-hand corner. He's been he's been fine. Showing no signs of it, no spots or anything. He's been in for a couple of days. There's been a little bit of aggression between the self-in and the nasal, but as you can see, for the most part, they're doing okay. It's not been too bad, and I figure with all of that going on, if he hasn't started showing signs of it, then it's probably okay at this point. So as far as I can tell, the kick ick seemed to have worked for me. I know a lot of people have said that it doesn't work, nothing really works, that I pretty much was going to have to break this whole system down and in order to get rid of it. But yeah, I'll give you guys a closer view. There is the nasal. Looking pretty good. Pretty happy. Everything else in the tank is doing great. I can't seem to get my candy canes to grow. I mean, they grow just fine. And I'm trying to figure out the culprit in here. Someone is eating the candy canes. Every once in a while, they'll start to get, a little bit bigger than this. And I'll come home one day and one of them, as you can tell, the third one there has been eaten. And that happens every few months or so. I'll come back and one of the heads have been eaten off the candy cane. So my theory, my idea, I believe that it's the long spiny sea urchin, but I haven't actually caught him in the act, so I'm not entirely sure if he's the one or if there's someone else that has developed a taste for candy canes in his tank. But yeah, we'll keep trying to monitor that and see if I can figure that out, because that's actually one of my favorite pieces, and I would love to see a nice sized colony of the candy canes. But like I said, it's been probably 2 years, and I started out with 2 heads, and it developed 3 heads, but that's pretty much as far as it's gone, just because every time the thing starts to grow, something takes it out. But yeah, so the rest of the tank is doing great. Acros are doing well. I was having a bit of an issue with the pink stylo there, but it seems to have come back pretty healthy. This crusting Monty there has started to grow all down the base and starting to encrust on the rock. It's kind of hard to see, but on the back side there, it's encrusting on that rock. But it's doing great. My other Monties here are pretty much have attached themselves to the wall there, to the overflow box. We're doing great. Everything else is doing well. I added this, when I picked this bird's nest up from the store, it's kind of yellowish. And I thought that would be a pretty nice addition to add to this tank. A little bit of a different color. I have a bird's nest in here, which is this one here, which is kind of pink and purple. But it's really, with this one here, it's a little lighter, but it's not that noticeable. So only time will tell. We'll see how it does when it grows out. I'm still using the Red Sea Colors program with my system. Still using my Red Sea Pro salt. Also, if you guys know that I was talking about a little bit before, I ended up getting a Hannah Checker calcium and alkalinity test kit, and I absolutely love those things. I've been using Red Sea Pro. You know, I started out just like everyone with the API test kit that really wasn't telling me anything, and switched over to the Red Sea Pro test kits. And for the Red Sea, I was using, calcium, alkalinity, magnesium, the Coral Colors test kit, the phosphate and nitrate test kit, all Red Sea. And it really is a pain in the ass trying to figure out the different colors on the majority of those tests. And even the ones that I thought that I had down, which was the alkalinity and the calcium, which I thought that, those were fairly simple. It changes from blue to red or from red to blue or whatever. And I thought that I had a pretty good handle on that, but didn't realize that how much the colors, how difficult it is to get the exact number of what you're testing. And I did a comparison when I got the henna checkers, and it seems to be that those are, you know, I was getting close, but not close enough. So I was probably within 5 points or so. I mean, I did a alkalinity test and with the Red Sea, and I come up with 8.7, I believe it was. And I did and when I tested with the henna checker, it came out to 8.0. And also with the calcium, I mean, I'm still not entirely sure about the calcium test with the henna checker, because I ended up doing a couple of tests. My first test with the calcium, it came out to 420, and the second test, it came out to 500. And then I immediately did another test right after that. That came out to 453. So that one, I'm still I'm not sure, but seems to be in the range, pretty close. My alkalinity test, my Red Sea Pro test kit for the calcium, it was coming out to 470. So I know that I'm somewhere close in the range. I didn't want to waste more reagent, so I'll do another test kit soon. Do another test soon and check that out. I didn't buy any refills, so that's one of the things that I'm gonna have to do here pretty soon, is get refills for that. And as you can see, there's the cell fin kind of messing around with the nasal. But, you know, I guess they'll figure out who's the boss and go from there, or he'll pick on him until he gets, because he's going to get way bigger than the cell fin. So we'll see how that goes. But all in all, it's like I said, it's not terribly too bad. As you can see, he comes over, messes with them here and there a little bit, but the nasal tongue doesn't seem to run from him or anything, and there's no nipping at each other. And it's not too bad, so everything's doing okay. But yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I didn't want to drag this on too long, but you know, thank you guys for watching, and I will do another update on this tank soon. Catch you guys later. Don't forget to, you know, please comment, like, subscribe, and I will chat at you guys later. Peace.